peace, love, and light. We're gonna see what this person over here is doing. Being crazy, I guess. Oh, what's going on? I just literally came out here, and now we already got somebody parked up over here. So, all right, we're taking off now. All right, crazy people so far. That's cool. Anyways, I was just coming out to do my rounds, and somebody just pulled up in the lot, and then saw me and took off. All right. Just making sure we ain't got nothing going on out here. Alright, much love, everyone. Just on this night shift. Trying to have a nice global connection with y'all, man. So I'm thinking that when I go up inside, hopefully I should have some pretty good sound quality going on, man. You know, it's a little noisy. It's a little noisy outside, but inside should definitely be a lot better. Alright, what's up, y'all? Alright, let's see how I can get this thing to work. I'll pour up a little bit more coffee. Alright, just gotta do a little cleanup real quick here. Right. We got some coffee up in here. Alright, what's good, y'all? Much love, man. It's winter time out here, you know. I gotta do my rounds out here every so often. But man, it's all good, man. I'm sending y'all love and light. You feel me, man? This knowledge of the love and light super changed my life, man. Super changed my life, you know. As somebody who was always seeking the truth behind God, you know, from the time I was young, you know, the way I was taught about it and whatnot didn't give me a real pure, true connection. You feel me? Like, coming up in a Christian family who was very, very judgmental. Well, it just wasn't there. You feel me? That real energy just wasn't there. So, um, it took me getting away from all that. It took me actually like getting away from family and everything, you know, and going out here and being doing my own thing, you know, just far, far away from family. Because, you know, unfortunately, you know, it was bringing me down, man. You know, I was trying to, I knew I was on like the right path for what my circumstances were and everything. So, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't appreciated, just constantly being, you know, told Something's not good enough, this and that. Just judgment, man. It really, it caused me a time in my life where, I didn't have a real good connection with our one infinite creator, you know, and, I remember distinctly different times of, being in jail when I was younger, and, a few different times, really seeking that, like being like, man, I just want this connection, and I just couldn't, it kind of come and go, it kind of come and go a little bit, but it wasn't like, wasn't what I was hoping for. I guess I'll put it that way, man. And for me, what initially first led me to the proper information, the proper knowledge and wisdom about the subject was when I started watching David Wilcock videos, which I had met a person who knew David Wilcock, and I sold him a car that I had fixed up. I'd fixed up a car because that's what I was doing at the time. Is I was just fixing vehicles up and selling them, and it was such a solid car that we became friends and stuff because he's like, dude, this man, you know what you're doing and stuff, and then anyways, yeah, he was like, man, what you know about David Wilcock? And I was like, bro, I don't. I'm a knowledge seeker, man. I would love to know. And that's when I started watching that. And this was back, this was back in sometime around the time of 2017, man. This was back in like 2017. And yeah, that's when I started to figure a whole lot of things out, and a whole lot of things started to make more sense. And fast forward to now, having been on the same path, having went through many trial and errors and tests, we go through a lot of tests, man. That's one thing that diminishes the weak, their faith is all these different tests we go through, man. A lot of times, no, what protests, man? Uh, no, man, I haven't been following the news like that. I don't even know what protest he's talking about. But I'd like to create my own like protest, man. Trying to bring some unity up in here, yo. We need to bring some unity to the situation and stand up against the government in a peaceful way with power and numbers, and demand that we've had enough. We've had enough of all the deception and lies, and this whole financial crisis and just everything, all this manufactured nonsense, man. We want disclosure out, man. We're still working on disclosure. That's kind of my main thing is this information behind ascension, though. That's really like my main focus because it's what changed my life for real. Like it my knowledge, even though I was in one of these trials, man, I was in one of these tests. I was in a really bad situation, man, really bad situation, and man, it was a test, and I passed. You feel me? And hold on, give me one second. We got crazies out here. I gotta make sure these crazies go away. All right. Somebody just across the street yelling at themselves or whoever's listening, I guess. Somebody's like just walking down the street with a suitcase, which, man, it's just a sad world out here, you know what I'm saying? You protested today? Where at? Where at, yo? Where was this protest at? What's this protest y'all speak about? Man, this person's protesting out here, man. They're mad. But bro, that's it, man. It's like I said, it's sad. You know, I've been out here in the real world for so long now. I've seen so much, yo. I've went through so much. I've witnessed just a lot, and so I have a really really good idea. You know, I'm a traveler. I meet a lot of different people, like a lot of different people. I see a lot of different people. You know, and yeah, it's there. There is hope for humanity though, man. There is hope, but you know, just some of them, there's no saving them, man, because they don't know that they got to save themselves, man. A lot of people dismiss the idea of we are our own saviors or don't even know. So many people don't even know that we are our own saviors. We are the ones we've been waiting for, man. If we want change, we got to change. Period. Like, you know, there's no waiting for some exterior force to come and save us, man. You feel me? That's like not, man. We gotta make change now in the moment and just strive to be better. You feel me? Like, man, I'm just very thankful to be on the path that I'm on and praying that you know I can help bring some other people along that you know could different people who have been in the same places that I have been. That's what really makes me strive, you know, to like just do this thing, man, because you know, and just all of our other selves, regardless of what you're going through, you feel me? Um, and the more people we can bring together and the more understanding we can create, it's a beautiful thing, man, because knowledge is key. Knowledge is real wealth, man. And this whole this fourth stage basically that we're in, this financial collapse that you know it happens every so often, and you know it appears to be looking all good. You know, it appears that way and whatnot. Well, different things going on behind the scenes are not good at all. And you know, I mean, jeez, we're to the point of in debt that like there's no coming back from. So you know that's why I don't want to put fear out there at all. I want to help guide people towards you know if you have any sort of money at all, you need to get it out of money form like now. You need to buy gold, silver, land. To me, land is the most valuable because to me, it's like, bro, right here, sitting right here, right now, like, you know, it'd be a lot easier to lose gold or silver or different things like that. But like to me, land is more of a safe thing. Like for me, and I don't know, you know, everybody's different. If I could have a little bit of each, you know, you'd be really straight. So, you know, once I get my land paid off, then I can focus on some other things. But to just, you know, secure ourselves during these times because, yeah, it's a whole lot of deception out there. It's pretty crazy. It's wild, man. But you know, I do believe though we have better times ahead. That we do, man. We have so much better times ahead of us. I just Man, I just pray for the growth of everyone, man, and to find something else that matters besides, just being a slave and just money and all these different material things that keep humanity distracted from our one infinite creator, man, and the love and light and being of service to others, being of service to others is so important. um, I'm not sure what your comment meant up in there, but yeah, man. I'm sorry, I was just kind of rambling on a little bit, but I just, man, I think, I think this connection with our one infinite creator, man, all the time. That really comes above everything, man. There's no money, there's no material things that should come before that. And we got to be grateful for all these experiences that we're having and what that's, 'cause what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So everything that we go through, it's just like, in the end, it's just making us stronger. It's just, and especially if we learn from what we're going through, man. And if we learn, if we take and we pull lessons out of everything that we go through and not just chalk it up as dismiss it and all this other, just keep going about, man, we gotta see what's really going on and see what sometimes these different things we go through are trying to teach us. Because ultimately, the this connection with the one infinite creator, man, it works in mysterious ways. Sometimes a lot of the things that we go through in life can be trying to get our attention, man, trying to get our attention on that one infinite creator, man. And not only that, but just trying to get our attention to wake up to our mission. If it seems like you're doing everything you can possibly do to make things what you think gets you where you're supposed to be, what you think is right. But sometimes, for myself, anyways, being a starseed here, I'm here for I'm on a different purpose. I ain't here to be with the masses. I'm here to wake up to do my own thing, and so that's what I've been taught time and time and time again until I learned to just do it. And now I'm out here just doing it, man. I gots to. I have to stay on this mission because I've had so many lessons now that I know it's not good if I veer away from my mission, if I get distracted, if I lose this connection with our one infinite creator, man. It's not good. It's not good. It leads to more pain and suffering and bad situations and loss of this and that. Oh man. I've lost it all so many times trying to chase a material dream, trying to chase a successful dream, the the American dream, the man, all that. Just because it's there don't mean it's right. That's something I've learned. That's something I've learned loud and clear by now in my life. Because I was trying to get a job full-time job. I was trying to build a career that was job-based, this system, based upon this system. And man, after time and time and time again of making that my main focus, man, if that's what I stayed mainly focused on, this this knowledge I carry with me, it doesn't resonate with that path. It doesn't resonate with that path at all. That's not what I'm here for. So if I go ahead and continue to pretend that that's what I'm here for, these different lessons teach me something else, man. That's not what I'm here for. You feel me? I'm here. I'm here for getting closer with our one infinite creator, man, and helping people, being of service to others, man. That's my real mission. Like, it's not. It's not to be of this world. If I want real true happiness, if I want real true happiness, man, I gotta obtain it knowing I'm not of this world, therefore seeking it not of this world. And for me, it's worked. You know, it's really, really worked. And so, yeah, I just pray that I can help different kinds of people out there, man. Find something meaningful in your life. You know, find something true. Find something true in your life, man. And I don't know what you're saying, but I'm gonna like remove that comment because I don't want that D word up in here, man. I don't know what she was saying, but I don't want that Taco Bell made fish tacos. It'd be number one, man. I don't know. Possibly. I mean, possibly. I mean, hey, I can't personally hate on Taco Bell, man. I don't mind me some Taco Bell, man. And in a country where pretty much most of our food is toxic, anyways, man, I don't mind me some Taco Bell. Shit, man, if I'm gonna be eating something all toxic, but no, man, I love cooking though. I love making my own tacos, man. And I'm out here at the ocean, man. You want some fish tacos? Come out to the ocean, yo. Like, man, I love being here at the ocean. It's amazing. I'm in a pretty small town here at the ocean. I mean, it's not like small. It's a decent sized town, I guess, but that being said, it's not like a city, you know. It's not like a whole ass city, so I can't be in the city anymore, man. I gotta be out here to where, man, in the morning I can go down to the ocean, like out at the beach, you know. Just go be with nature. That's what's even better. What I kind of like about this night shift is that it actually allows me to get my sleep when I get my sleep down at the beach if I can get down there gas wise and whatnot, you know. But yeah, so and I just my I've been having a coolant leak on my motor home here, and you know, thought I had it figured out here, thought I had it figured out here. You know, haven't really just been watching it, just been trying to pinpoint it for sure. Knew that I needed to replace my radiator cap though, so I finally did that tonight. So yeah, man, hopefully, because I did see it like literally leaking out. I filled it up, the radiator, and like sure enough, it was finally visibly leaking from that. So yeah, I went ahead and replaced that today, man, tonight. You know, so I ain't really got to check it out too much, but Tomorrow I'm gonna go see, and hopefully I get that problem resolved, man. And I know I need to do some other work up on here. It's a good thing I'm a mechanic, man. That's another way I can be of service to others, man. I'm good at wrenching on cars. I was taught young, so. And I grew up in street racing, so I grew up breaking things and wanting to upgrade and modify, and I do more than just fix it. I like to modify it. I like to make it better. You feel me? Like sound systems, all that. Drinking some coffee, enjoying I just did a round right before I started, or actually, I think while I started this live stream, I was doing a round. So yeah, I'm just but I can look right out right here and see everything going on. So that's why I keep looking over there because there's not really a whole lot going on out here. There was when the first night I started this gig. There's all kinds of people out here trying to see if they could get away with something, man. And I wasn't having it, bro. I'm like, bro, you got to go. Like, so I really haven't had like issues of some things over here and whatnot. But yeah, anyways, it's so far been a pretty easy gig. 3 days a week, man. So today's like my Thursday, and then tomorrow is like my Friday. Tomorrow night, so yeah, and then I'll have made it through week 2 of this gig I'm doing right now. It's just what was it, like 1875 or something. Like it's not very great, but it's something. It gives me a place to park at night, which I mean I already there are places out here in this area that I'm at. Luckily, man, I'm praying that this everything just keeps going good, man. I'm really praying for that because man, I need to get my land payment in. Man, like I talk about the system collapse and whatnot, man, I'm trying to get my land paid off because as soon as I'm gonna be so happy when I get my land paid off because that's something outside of the dollar, man. That's something outside of the dollar. I'm talking about having a piece of nature. That's what my land is, yo. It's a piece of nature. 2.5 acres of nature. You feel me? Man, I got trees, I got big rocks, I got surrounded by mountains. Like, bro, I cannot wait to take y'all back out to my land. Man, me and my dog out here, she's in bed like always about this time, but man, we miss our land, bro. I can't wait to go back out there, man. I'm just been trying to pay it off first, and then once I have it paid off, it's gonna be nice. What's good? What's good? Much love, y'all. Yeah, I don't want to work like that though, bro. Like, I really don't. That's why I'm trying to pay off my land. You feel me? Because, bro, I'm not trying to be caught up in the system. That's why I'm out here like this. You feel me, man? I'm not. I chose really to be out here, man. When I seen years ago, I already peeped everything that's going on now with the high prices and man, people losing stuff left and right that they can't. Families getting evicted, this and that. Man, I'm just. Bro, I didn't want to be a part of all that, man. I wanted to just focus on other things. So I let the apartment life go, man. And for me, it's been the best thing I could have done, man, by far. By far, I was so unhappy, man, when I was in an apartment and whatnot. Bro, that just wasn't me, man. Just staying trapped. I felt just trapped, bro. I just felt trapped. Every aspect of my life felt just trapped. Now, man, I'm as free as I've ever been. Like this is way more freedom what I'm working on now, man. As soon as like I was just talking about, man, letting go of a lot of the things that are of this world that we knew, because the things that we knew of this world are changing. Man, that changing the whole financial system, all that, man. It's gonna be reconstructed here pretty soon. But right now we're going through this different collapse, different phases of the collapse. Like right now we're at like phase 4, pretty much, of this whole design. So yeah, I'm just yeah, man, I love it so much, bro. Like so much, cause I mean, it's just I don't have to stay in one place. I don't have to. If I want to go out into the mountains, I'm already like set, man. I can just go boop, do that for a while. Okay, now I want to go to a new spot, a new town, a new this. Like, man, I love it. I wouldn't trade this, man. I would not trade the path that I'm on for anything, man. You can't get me up in a mansion right now, bro. I'll stay right here, dog. Like, and do my thing out here, man. Cause this is my path. You feel me? This is what I'm put here to do. It creates me in situations where I'm constantly interacting with people out here in the real world. You feel me? So yeah, I love doing my thing on here, man, and I love my people up on here, man. Peace and love and light, man. Y'all way. But man, I love doing this. I love being out here and being able to talk to a lot of different people that I meet about a lot of great things up like I do up on here. It's just yeah. I did it so much out. I've talked to, man, to be real, like, bro, I've probably reached, I don't know, man. I've reached thousands of people probably in the last like decade. You know what I'm saying? In the last decade, I've reached like thousands of people out here just by staying, living in my purpose. You feel me? So, because I've traveled all over while doing so, I'm reaching people, bam, here, there. And then now here, I'm reaching people all over the world up on here, man. So that's really amazing. Super amazing, bro. I'm very thankful for that. So it's like, I'm just doing everything I can to stay on this path, man. I'm not focused on that old world anymore, man. That old world is dead to me. You feel me? That old way of existing, I finally I've buried it. It doesn't consume me anymore. And that's why I don't have fear. That's why I'm not afraid of anything, man. Like, this knowledge has made me aware that reincarnation is real. Like, I don't fear death. I don't fear reincarnation is real. Like, absolute no question at all. The truth has revealed itself to me. Like, I've looked into it. The Egyptians have studied it. The Egyptians have pretty much proven that it is real. And not only just the Egyptians, other people too, and different, man. It's so real. So yeah, man, I'm not I'm just trying to help other people just feel enlightened and not drugged down and worried, and man, cause I know there was a time, some information that I was on back a decade ago and further back. A lot of it kind of produces a bit of fear. Like I'm talking about, like Anonymous, for instance, which I still fuck with some of their content, but a lot of it, man, it produces fear, bro, and I ain't on that, man. So, like, why live? You know what I'm saying? Because once you know the truth, you know that that's the fear is what keeps the negative entities in control. Fear is what makes all the different negative entities out there able to keep living and keep. And this is what they live for, is for us to be angry, confused, fearful, all these different things, man. Confused, trying to. Well, there's so many people that don't have real control over their consciousness. It seems like, and there are different types of consciousness amongst our people, and that a lot. There's people out there that, of course, are gonna try to deny it and whatnot. But no, I mean, man, what I learned from the Gnostics really hit next stage of awakening to realize that there's just some people that you're not going to be able to reach. There's some people that are never gonna step outside of what they've been taught. They're always going to believe everything that they've been taught. They're not going to question it. And that's the majority of people. So, you know, uh, and of course they'll judge and they'll try to label you as this or that and just get mad over it and start instantly reacting and just, man, just, bro. And then you got the people that are somewhat spiritual, you know, but they're so caught up in these different distortions that, man, they think they know all these answers when they haven't even looked into nothing, man. Like, I don't knock on reading the Bible. I try not to knock on reading the Bible, because I mean I've read it, but I mean at the same time it's not responsible for this. It's not responsible for this. That's not what got me here, man. It's not at all what got me here. So, to me, like, yeah, the Bible and the Quran. I actually read the Quran too. Not all of the Quran, but a good portion of it, probably almost about 2/3 of it. Which to me, I started to. That's the first text that really started to pull me more in a spiritual direction. Um, because to me, like, the Bible's just basic instructions before leaving Earth. That's what it is, man. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. So, people out there that the Bible thumpers and whatnot, that's all they hold on to. But to me, that's just one little bit of it. That's just a little bit of truth that people don't even know how to decode yet. Most of them, most people that are really thumping on that, man, they a lot of them don't even understand it. Because if they understood it, they wouldn't be living the way that they live. They wouldn't be saying the things that they say. They wouldn't be trying to tear people down the way that they're trying to tear them down. You know what I'm saying? And so this is that second group of consciousness. This is the ones that really think they're awake. And the way I see them respond to people and treat people, man, that's not awake, bro. You feel me? Like, even if we disagree, even if you're a troll, even if you're a hater, I try my best to respond with the love and light from our one infinite creator, man. Got to, man. That's how you got to respond to negativity of all different kinds, all this different negativity out there, man. That's the best way to respond is with positivity, man. Love and light. And I love this Law of One material, man. It's so good. My throat's a little on the and I was reading on it, but man, Law of One info. This is such good stuff, man. I would love to. Man, I can't wait to get a computer because I'm gonna start like summarizing a lot of this. Because there's like, let me see here. There is. Let me find out. I think like 100 and. Let me find out for sure. Oh, my thing finally, okay, cool. This phone finally fully turned off. So let me do something here. Curious about setting up this hotspot here. Bam, okay. Let's think. I just got to enter in the password I just created. Boom, I'm connected. Yeah, that's what's up, man. I'm connected right here. This is awesome. Okay, so I want to go back. Whoa, why is this? Wow, this is, I don't know why sometimes it pulls up that picture. Okay, so 106 sessions. Wow. Yeah, anyways, yo, that's a lot. This is a lot of man, this is the Law of One, bro. This is such good stuff, man. I just want to keep making people aware of this content, man. It's so good. Man, I love the intro, man. Talking about the pyramids, talking about how they built the pyramids, talking about consciousness, different densities of consciousness, different dimensions of time. The illusion of time, the fact that it can exist in different dimensions of time at the same time and multiple places. Like, yo, our understanding of reality is very limited. But sources like this, the Law of One, really, some of it's a little hard to read. Like, even it's on a different density of consciousness. So Ra was what did it say up in there? I wanted to say it was a sixth density consciousness being. And I just like to also put out there that so many, because there's so much disinformation out there and stuff, and I just love to put out there too that um, not all, because humanity still wants to try to call them aliens, ETs. So many people still think that it's all bad. Oh, they must be demons. Oh, there's so much disinformation, man. Because the truth is that, yeah, there's negative ones out there. There's negative types of these beings out there, but man, there's far more positive ones. That's some information that really creates a inner peace. Creates an inner peace knowing that there's more positive beings out there than there are negative. And once more and more people just become aware of all these different things, man, it's really going to make an impact on our mass consciousness. So there is something called a mass consciousness. That's why sometimes our thoughts aren't our thoughts all the time. You know, sometimes we receive these thoughts that we're like, where did this come from? It came from the mass consciousness. You know, the mass. So we got our own consciousness, subconsciousness. But there's this mass consciousness out there, man. So that's what I try to stay, you know, regardless of who's here and whatnot, you know, I'm still making an impact on our mass consciousness. So to me, that's a very, very worth it, man. Let's see what y'all saying up in here. Yeah, Revolution 2026, yo. Finding the Christ within ourselves, man. Finding the one infinite creator within ourselves. Bro, that's big. That's big. Nice, you're from Arizona. That's what's up. Yeah, you're in an apartment. Hate being next to so many people. But I do grow some tomatoes indoors for fun. That's cool, yo. I cannot wait to be out on my property, out on my 2.5 acres, out in nature, man. I'm gonna have a whole garden. I cannot wait to have a garden. I wanna make a greenhouse, and I wanna make an air filtration system, and I wanna grow without the cloud seeding spraying all over it, all this other, you know what I'm saying? I want to try to really make some organic foods, man. I need it. We need that. But create a little community out there, you know, we could all be eating on some good food. So yeah, what else we got? All right. Yeah, yeah, I know. I know that's why it's so important we break free from the chains of religion, the chains of money. Man, money and religion, politics, such a big distraction, such a dividing factors. These are dividing factors. That's what all three of those things are designed to do is divide us. You feel me? So it's like, bro, and yet they want to preach like they know what they're talking about, bro, and it's like, man, but you're over here throwing a fit when I don't bow down to your ideology. And when I don't bow down to your ideology, now you're calling me names, you're doing things, you know, like I'm like, bro, that's fake woke, man. We gotta all get past that, you know, and one person at a time, even if that person is yourself. That's man, learning to love yourself and everyone. And they don't talk about that, do they? Learn to forgive yourself and everyone. And learn to be of service to others. They don't talk about that. You feel me? Those are the main things to be thinking about. And the love and light, they don't speak about that. They don't speak about the love and light that's within ourselves. That was within Christ, Jesus, Yeshua, Yahweh, however you want to identify. You know? So yeah, exactly. They're not. But the love and light, love and light is within us all, man, and that's what this spiritual awakening, this great awakening. That's what it's really all about. Is tapping into all this within ourselves, man. People have don't even understand how powerful of beings we could really be. And man, once we start to really tap into our co-creative abilities that have been used against ourselves to enslave ourselves, to keep us in this pattern, this predictable pattern, this control, and we got to 144,000. Yeah, yeah, man. Not everybody's gonna. I don't even like to say it, but man, we gotta just pray more and more and more people get enlightened to the truth, man, and become become truth seekers, man. I mean, I know that's not in everybody's, but man, from the most wise, the people with the most wisdom, man, that's what they were trying to teach, is that knowledge is real wealth. Man, knowledge is real wealth. Bro, you can have all the money in the world and still be the poorest person. Facts, man. You can have all the money, man, and if you ain't got nothing good about you, you know what I'm saying? Then who really are you? Are you just a figure? You know what I'm saying? So that's where it's like, bro, I love to try to pull more people into something that actually matters versus, just being stuck on that, I can provide all you have to do to get to heaven is follow the Ten Commandments, eat clean, the law, and time is near. Yeah, well, but the thing is that there's no, man, heaven and hell type of thing, man. That's not like, it doesn't exist in the way that people think, man, because people think that this life right here is all there is. So many people think that when they die, they're going to be faced with going to heaven or hell forever. That when they die, they're going to be reunited with people that are waiting up. Bro, stop it, please. Stop. Stop spreading disinformation, please. We reincarnate. We reincarnate. We reincarnate. We reincarnate. We reincarnate. Based upon our karma. Our karma controls our reincarnation. Depends on how we reincarnate, what we reincarnate as, and when. How long do we have to stay in the stage between this life and death? Because death is just the opportunity for new life. We don't exist. This isn't all we are. We aren't this physical. That's why it's really important to get away from the material ideology of material things, man. Because we ain't even. This isn't the real us. Like, the real us is what's inside. So, man, it's there's so much disinformation out there, and so many people that want to just hold on to what they think they know about even the Bible, especially the Bible, man. I swear, bro, that's why to me I don't really like the Bible, man. I don't like the Bible because people don't know how to interpret the Bible. And if you misinterpret the Bible, you're just spreading a bunch of lies. You don't even know what you're even talking about because you haven't interpreted it correctly. So that's why, man, to me, it's like, bro, we gotta set that thing aside, bro. I mean, yeah, everybody's, but Oh, I'm way happier without that thing trying to distract me into thinking this and that and whatever. Like, yeah, there's some good stuff in there. That's not what I'm trying to say, but I'm trying to say, man, there's so many things outside of that one basic instructions before leaving Earth that, like I say, that's just basic instructions. That's all that is. There's so much more to this life than what's taught in that one book. You feel me? But people think and swear by it, man. They know everything, and bro, they know so little. But I love y'all too, man. I love y'all too. I'm just trying to help us be the best version of ourselves that we can be. That's what it's really about, man. It's is tapping in, man, becoming the best that we can be. Because, and that's an ever growing thing. There's no there's no limit to that. We can always be better. We can always learn more. There's always something to learn. That's the beautiful thing about the life on this planet. And really, I mean, yeah, out there too, but you know, like this planet is the ultimate school. That's literally why we're here. Is to learn, man, and this is more of a kind of like an experiment, man, because they want to see how long the masses will continue to sleep. They really do, man. They're gonna push things are gonna keep happening, man, until they get tired of this game. As soon as humanity's tired of this game, man, we wanna quit playing around and actually develop some real true growth, man. How can bro there's people out here, man. I'm lucky enough to have an RV and stuff, but man, there's people that have less than this, bro. And I mean, like this, you know, is kind of like what I think of as like bare minimum of what you need, you know. Bro, there's people that don't even have this. You know, there's people that don't even have cars. There's people that don't even have a tent. So how have we came anywhere as a society when there's people out there that don't even have basic shelter? Meanwhile, there's people flexing all these bands, flexing all this jewelry, all these nice cars, bro. People are so lost, bro. So lost, bro. You want to flex on all this stuff instead of go out there and help people, bro. You can have, you know, some people own like whatever, 3, 4, 5 houses, whatever, man. So okay, so what? So you got like 20 or more rooms. You got like 20 or more rooms that you're not even using, bro. So like to me, like that's you feel me? Where are we really? Like, bro, there's people out there sleeping on the sidewalk, and you got 20 empty rooms to your name. You feel me? How can we really be about community? How can we really be about unity if we ain't out here helping each other, man? Just trying to plant these seeds, man. Trying to plant these seeds and hope that they grow. Hope that they grow, man. I just want to see humanity grow. True growth, man. We gotta be of service to others. Man. Yeah, for real. Acres upon acres of land, bro. That's why I'm buying land. That's why I'm buying land, man. I want my own land cuz I want to be able to help people, bro. We can build our own community out there. I got land. I got really good land that has the about pretty much as few restrictions as you can possibly find here in America for coming to buy land, man. I got it out there in the boonies. You know what I'm saying? It's a little wild out there. You might have to watch your back. That's why you want to build a community, bro. So the community, we all watching each other, man. Ain't nothing gonna happen out there, bro. Yeah, man. I can't wait to have a garden out there, man. A big ass community garden. And grow a little bit of some other, some medicine. Just being self sufficient, man. Go out there and get me my well going. But man, it'd be fun to, and that's just one piece. And, I want to get, I'd love to just have multiple properties and multiple communities built out there, and a place for people to go, a place for people to grow away from the rat race. You feel me? 'Cause that's where we find true growth. Is when we learn to disconnect ourselves from this rat race and this selfishness that goes on with the rat race, man. Most of the people caught up in it, man, are selfish, Luckily, oh shit, I done hit the table too many times, man. I'm going too hard up on the mic. Let's see what else y'all saying. Yeah, and I know there's people out there that don't want help, man. I know. I've done been in the drug world and whatnot and whatnot and whatnot, man. I know there's people out there that don't want help, man. I've done met them and everything. Probably even been one at one point in time. There was a point in time where, man, I was going through so much shit that I didn't even care if I made it or not. I mean, like I was living like I really didn't care, man, for a little while when I lost a bunch of people that really mattered to me all at once, all within a very short time frame, and one of which was I thought was my son. I cut his cord and everything, and then he was a year old, and come to find out he wasn't even mine and shit, man, and his mom was doing drugs and man, all this other man. I mean, I done lost it for a little while out there, man. So that's what motivates me to keep sharing my connection with y'all, man, and talking about different things that I've went through, to get here. I'm just reading what y'all saying up in here. Yeah, love you all, love you all. Oh, I believe. See, that's how people are so disconnected, man. They think that, man, and if you don't worship the Bible, that you're not a believer, bro. What? No, man, it's just I happen to have a way higher connection than what the Bible could provide. So, unfortunately, that offends a lot of people. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We ain't sending no hate out there, man. I'm just facts are facts, though. It's so cold. Ice is warming up. Yeah. And see, I don't know, man. We don't want to. We want to try to, like, yeah, okay, whatever. It was kind of funny, whatever. But man, we don't want to and respect. We want to respect everyone out there, man. Even when we don't want to, man. Even when we don't agree with them. That's what real growth is about, man. Is being able to not having to agree, not having to, none of that, man. But to just accept, Cause man, that's outside of our control. We're not, don't want to be dictators, man. Definitely don't want to be dictators, bro. Everybody has free will. So, you know, we can just pray that people spend their time and energy more wisely. That's where I'm at, man. I'm just praying more people, man, get more wise, bro. So much ugly out there, but man, there's so much love out there though. On the flip side, man, there's so much beauty. There's beautiful things here, man. It's not all just negative, so I gotta just pray for the negative, man. Send it love and light. Period, man. That's no, man. Yeah, but man, I'm just saying we don't want to. I don't want anything to be labeled racist or this or that or you know. It's all. Everybody thinks everything is this and that, you know. Like I don't want to be caught up in none of that. You know, I'm not. It's one love. We all come from the one infinite creator, man. So, although the world just, you know, wants us all to be so disconnected, they want us to be 8 billion different individuals. Because, man, if we could come together, we'd be far, far, far too powerful to be controlled by anything negative, man. This whole system. That's where I'm focused on, man, and how I live my life. Just man, we got to have our freedom, man. So if I want to, you know, on this night shift, you know what I'm saying? If I want to hit up a little bit of some medicine, you know, like I got the right to do that, man. Medicate my mind right now during this late night shift, you know, 12-hour shift I'm on right now. She just give me a little second here. I'm just my throat kind of hurts tonight. Oh, yeah. I needed a little bit of that, and then now followed by a drink of coffee, and to come do a round real quick. Make sure we ain't got nothing funny going on out here. I want to, yeah, I want this gig to last all the way through, you know, this 3 days a week. And, because, man, I gotta get this land paid off, man. I cannot wait to have this land paid off, yo. That's what I mean, man. Land paid off this year. Man, hopefully I can do some other kind of content on here too, also that can help get me monetized up on here this year. So that's what I'm aiming for this year, is to get monetized up on here by, you know, going out there and doing different things, man. I love drifting, I love off-roading, I love four-wheeling, I love working on cars, I love busting things that go boom, and different. I like so many different things, man. So can't wait to get back out on the land and start to kind of piece some things together. And man, even if I can build a little makeshift shop out there, then I can really start to flip some vehicles, and try to pull in a little funds together to get me some things that can help bring all kinds of different content up on here, man. Because I've just been kind of going through it here lately, on that financial side of things, and I had to just let it go and give it to our infinite creator, man. Straight up, like, it wants to consume you, man. That's what the system wants. It wants that. All this fear and money and all of, man, it's just all a bunch of control. We don't want to be controlled no more, man. We got to, man, we are the revolution. The revolution starts with us, man. Straight up, the revolution starts with us. We are the ones we've been waiting for, man. It's all about finding it within ourselves. And once enough people have found it within themselves, bro, this fire will spread. Oh, just think of... So, oh man, I want to figure it. I think it's, I'm trying to remember the exact... I'm trying to think of the statistic real quick. Because what we actually have coming with the solar event that'll get us into fourth density consciousness, man. Once we hit fourth density consciousness is when it's game all the way over. That's when the financial system will no longer control us. And we're going to, man, check something out real quick. Now that I'm able to do this, which is amazing. Love this, man. Hold on real quick. Nice. That's what's up, yo. Check something out real quick. Nice, y'all. Oh, shit. Wrong button. Nice, yo. I'm at 778 subscribers, man. Much love, whoever subscribed, yo. For sure, man. I gained one more, man. That's amazing. So, man, let's see where we're at here. Oh, right here is, this, man, this was, one of my favorite. Like, that was just barely on the gas. That was not even, like, floored at all. That was my 97 Lincoln Mark 8. I was just getting on the interstate. I was already doing over 100 miles an hour when I actually got on the interstate from the on-ramp. But yeah, man, that was, anyways, what I wanted to show y'all, though, real quick, I just got a little sidetrack, is, this playlist real quick. My playlist section is deep, man. I talk about my playlist. Ooh, that's where I wanted to be. I talk about my playlist section a lot, okay? So this is my channel. These are my different playlists. Each one of these different... These are all different playlist. Like, bro, peep, peep game, y'all. Please, please, y'all. Peep, peep, bro. Alright, that's the end of my playlist section. But, right here, well, this is just one of them. We got Ascension, 4D activation, spiritual awakening. This has got a bunch of different knowledge, really good knowledge, and music. Really good music up in here, man. We got some, let me see here. But man, so right here, see we got information. Let me let that focus. If it will. It wants to be. Alright, it's okay. I'll just read it off here. The Antarctic Atlantis. So, must see live disclosure. So, this is David Wilcock and Corey Good, the Antarctic Atlantis. Anyways, this was back in like 2017. Some very, very good stuff there, man. Peep out. This is all up in my playlist section, man. We got music and different videos. That first video up on there, man. What you know about
Hey, welcome to.
what you all know about let me hit that button there. The Jenny McCarthy. This is on
The Jenny McCarthy Show. I'm Jenny McCarthy Wahlberg. I'm so excited about
man, check that episode out, man. I promise that information there. So, man, up in this playlist section is where, I mean, I got Dr. Stephen Greer up in here. It's really mainly just a few sources. But then we got the biblical numerology. I'll let you see it. If I can get it to. But you see the 9. Okay. This video here, man, is up in the playlist section. You can find it. Numerology. All kinds of biblical numerology talks about, man, the universe. A lot of it can be explained with numbers. Straight up numbers numbers are everywhere. Numbers are, in all these codes and different things. You got numbers, dates. So numerology breaks down these different numbers, and you can start to see different patterns. So, man, peep this. I don't know how many people have watched this video. Probably not many, man. This derives from a video that used to exist. It no longer exists. That a messenger had shown me back in 2013. So, man, this is when I first really got on some stuff, yo. Like, that was 2013, man. I was like 19 years old. But anyways, man, this playlist has got my Ascension playlist, man, got so much stuff. But then, we talk about man, what y'all know about that? Anyways, y'all, not to bore y'all, man. I'm just trying to motivate people to peep out some of the stuff up in my playlist section, bro. I'm telling y'all. Which I know it's worked and stuff, and even without all that, like, man, there's a lot of different playlists in there that I've got quite a few views, which is really cool because it's all about sharing. Sharing is caring, yo. Sharing is caring. Nah, man, I'm just telling people, man, that I got this playlist section on this channel, bro. I'm telling you, other people that was scrolling through how big it is, man. I was just trying to turn people on to my playlist section real quick, cause man, I'm out here doing what I'm doing, man. I got over 700 subs, and thank every single one of y'all, man. And regardless, sending everybody peace and love and light. I gotta go with peace first because man, we gotta find that inner peace, bro, and that realization of who you are, man. We're awakening to who we are, and it's good enough, man. It's good enough. We don't need to be trying to just focus on staying divided, man. We're not all so different. I promise, man. That's just real. Bro, people want the real, man. We ain't all so different, man. We come from one source, bro, in the universe. The love and light. We all. Where I was going at earlier is that one of the videos up on there talks really a lot of information about ascension and the solar event that we got coming, man. And, oh yeah, that was earlier. Okay. I don't know why it just now notification just popped up. I'm like, wait, what? Hold on, what's going on, man? And yeah, man, but Jesus Christ is man within yourself too, man. Don't ever forget that. That's why, man, we ain't ever alone, man. We got that within ourselves, man, and that's what the Great Awakening is really about. It's about waking up to who we truly are, man. People have forgotten who they truly are, bro, and it's sad. It's sad to see humanity in the shape that it's overall really in, man. Like, so very, very thankful for all the all the people out there that are impacting the mass consciousness in a positive way, man. Because that's really another thing that it's really about is impacting our mass consciousness in a positive, being of service to other type of way, man. Man, we don't want to be selfish up in this life, bro. We gotta share knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and whatever else you can help people with too. Sometimes we're being tested for to see what else we can handle, man. Sometimes things happen for a reason, regardless. So, man, I just try to encourage people, man, to if a situation comes about and somebody's trying to ask for your help, man, if you have a way to help them, bro, if you can do it, man, do it. Like, you can do it. I've given somebody my last $20, my last $5, my last dollar, my last this, my last that, my last, bro. It's about helping each other, man. Period. You ain't gotta put it up on the camera and be like, oh, I just helped somebody. Like, okay, that's all right too. Trying to encourage, if you're trying to like encourage other people to do it, Damon Darling and whatnot, man. We got some good people out there. But yeah, man, I'm just praying that I can help impact some more people out there. So I'm just seeing what y'all saying up in here. Yeah, of course the revolution is now. Exactly, yo. Hey man, I'm on the Oregon coast, yo. Of course, yeah, man. Somebody said it, man. The elites don't want you equal. Yeah, exactly, man. The powers that be, man, know that, man. If we all compete that we equal, bro, we gonna be too much power, bro. Power and unity, yo. We got to raise our fist up and say, hey, we ain't all so different. Why don't we come together and be like, hey, fuck this system, bro. Come on, we can do it like that, man. Trying to encourage y'all, bro, for real. Anyways, it's easy doing. But yeah, man. Anyways, speaking of, I'm gonna do that again. But that's why I always keep looking. Man, I'm always staying looking, man. But I got a dog in here that if she hears anything or smells anything, my dog smells something too funny, man. She'll tell me, and I'll be right up out here. And because man, we grew up out on my property, my 2.5 acres, man. Her first like over the first year and a half of when I had her, because I got her when she was 9 months. So until she was about 2.5, we were out on my property, and so yeah, she's grown up. There's some crazy happenings out in the boonies, man. Out in the boonies, you gotta watch yourself. Even more so than up in the city, man. I'm from the city, but bro, when you're out there in the boonies, dog, that's where it gets real fast. You don't know what to be dealing with. I had an experience or three that, bro, I don't even think I've even talked about on here, and I probably gonna keep it that way, honestly. I think I might have talked about it a little bit, but man, I at one point in time or another. But bro, I experienced something out there in the boonies, man, that must have been a big creature, man. It must have been a big creature. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Because 3 nights in a row, man, the only way I got it to stop is busting off some rounds. So, yeah, man. Anyways, it's been a nice night up on here. How y'all doing, man? How's everybody doing? These lights get a little bright, and I'm like, oh, man. Joe. Right, man. Block that for a second, because give me 1 second. Yo, I need to relieve myself of this coffee. Right. Man, I feel way, way, way better. You gotta go potty, baby girl? Alright, come on. Come on, baby girl. Come on, come potty, baby. I let my dog go potty. Daisy girl. What's up, yo? It's been a good night up on here, man. I just needed to take a little break for a second and do my little patrol out here, and I already did that, so I'm just letting my dog out for Daisy girl. Come here. She's gonna follow where I went. Come here, baby girl. Come on. You gonna go potty? You gonna go potty? Man, hopefully I look underneath this thing real quick. Yeah, looks, yeah. Man, I put a new radiator cap on my rig here, and tonight I went and got one, and hopefully that, I mean, I don't see any more leaks under there right now, and so my old radiator cap was a bust, man. Sometimes that can literally be your problem with a coolant leak. So right up at the top there, there's a it's hard to see up on here, but man, it's you know, it's hard to see, but it's tore right there. So it was just steady coming out this slit right here. It was leaking bad, so yeah, man, I put up, oh, and even down here on the seal here, right here, it's cracked. So yeah, man, got me a radiator cap on tonight, praying that fixes my problem, yo. And so far I don't see anything up under there. I should let it just run for a little bit and just, yeah, it's within ourself, yo. That's what the real true secret about it is, man. It's within ourself. Same love and light that was within Jesus, Yeshua, Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh. However you want to identify Jesus, you know, but that is within ourself, yo. That's what's gonna happen with this great awakening. That's how it's returning. It's within our consciousness, within our, man, our soul, our spirit. Our, we have a mind, body, spirit complex. And man, the solar event is gonna raise our frequency. We're already, there's a lot of us that have already worked on doing that, because it's up to us. We are our own saviors. We're the ones that have to seek that. So ultimately, it boils down to us. Not everybody's gonna be able to receive this, but there's a lot of information on all that. A lot of information. It's all up in my playlist section, yo. Everything that I talk about, man, is up in my playlist section. There's so much like proof behind everything I talk about, man. But it's gonna require some hours upon days upon years to go through it all. To peep out the sources, to peep out everything that the sources have, is going to take years to go through, and that's been my life for the last, I mean, really since 2013. It's been a journey. I've fallen off time after time until I figured out what I was truly here for, man. This love and light out in the universe, infinite creator, same love and light within ourselves, man. That's what we're awakening to. Once we awaken to this, and the realization of so many other things behind full disclosure. See, disclosure, the true cosmic disclosure, contains so much life-changing things that really this world will be unrecognizable once this event happens. It'll be much more harmonious, okay? It'll be more peaceful and loving. It's gonna be a really, really amazing time, man, because people like myself who are not of this world, we originate somewhere else, man. We miss our home. We miss our home because of this fact. This third density planet that we're on. Oh, there's other planets, many, 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 many other planets and civilizations out there that are operating above third density consciousness, man. Third density consciousness is soon out the door, man. That's the old world. We're transitioning into the new world now. So, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't based off those facts, it doesn't consume me. 'Cause, man, once you wake up, fully wake up, and have a real, real connection with our infinite creator within yourself. We are the infinite creator, man. That's what's real. We have to tap into that and to give praise to that. It's all about the love and light out there, man. That's what Ra was trying to teach, man. Was all these different things and consciousness, bro. Our higher self is a higher density version of ourself. I know a lot of people don't want to hear all this because they're not ready for the truth, but that's okay because it's out there. It's out there. You'll whether you find it or not, it's still gonna remain the truth. So, man, I'm sending you the love and light of our infinite creator, man. Hopefully, people can tap into that because that's real. That is something solid, man. People try to disprove it or whatever. Don't even understand it, man. They praise the people. A lot of them that praise don't even know what God is, man. Yeah, because, man, the truth is, we all, man, that divine spark is just extremely activated in beings like myself. There's many of us out here. I'm not the only one. So, regardless, we all come from the one infinite creator, and I just pray more and more people go to peep out my playlist section that is deep. And anyways, I'm gonna jump off here for a while, man. This was a nice live stream. Peace and love, y'all. Peace and love. And love and light. Light and love. One infinite creator. Thankful. Very, very grateful for this connection. It's way better living life with a true purpose versus out there lost and confused and crashing out, doing just wild stuff that impact the mass consciousness in a negative way, man. We don't want that. We don't want to impact the mass consciousness in a negative way no more, man. Let's add positivity to it, man. We got to. So, all right, peace, yo.